Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome back to the Devil's TV. Today we are here to talk about Jadon Sancho bid incoming, basically. And actually, the date has been set in this week. Basically, the bid of around 75 to 80 million will go today to Borussia Dortmund. That's why I'm covering the news only today. Basically, I think what Fabrizio Romano has said is it's expected around June 1st, basically. And Samuel Lacasse has said that I think he works for ESPN. I think he's not a ESPN correspondent. He's an independent journalist. He said that even if it's not June 1st, basically it is technically expected to go around this week. I mean, by June 7th or June 6th, the bid will go, basically. Do I think it's actually true? Not really, because let's be honest here. Why were we signing Jadon Sancho? Not to improve the team. The Glazers needs a marquee signing. That's it, basically. I'm not saying that Jadon Sancho is not the player we want or he's not good enough for Manchester United, but he is not our first priority. Yeah, he's a big priority, but we need a centre back and a centre defensive midfielder, basically. And this is the most irritating thing here is that this is the approach which Manchester United is taking from Real Madrid from the early 90s. Do you remember when Perez came and he was also only about the Galactico transfer policy, basically one Copa del Rey and one Champions League. In that period, Madrid was getting dominated by Barcelona, basically. And Barcelona only relied on homegrown talents, basically. Yeah, they brought some good players, but mainly the team was composed of homegrown talents, basically. And this is what happens. We need to build a team, not team full of marquee signings. And to be honest, our team is basically the squad of Manchester United is actually valued around 900 million. Okay. And we are actually even better valued than Bayern Munich. But do we think that we can compete with Bayern Munich? No, certainly not. Because this team is basically has a very befloated wage budget, basically wage bill, and overpriced players. Do you think that Harry Maguire is 80 million player? I don't think so. He's around 50 to 60 million player. Do you think Aaron Ramsdale is 50 million or 55 million right back? I don't think so. He's 30 to 35 million because his only strength is he can defend properly, basically. Yeah, you can say that a defender are only the defense. But the thing is that modern fullbacks need to attack properly, and he is not a modern fullback. So I think this team is actually has a very, and even players like Anthony Martial 250k, and there are underrated players like Bruno are only getting 100k per week. That's not okay for a club like Manchester United. I think we should keep the wage bill structure. Otherwise, we'll end up like Barcelona. Basically, Barcelona used to do this after Neymar leave. Basically, when Bartomeu came, they offered silly money to not so much good players. They bought a lot of players to replace Neymar on silly transfer budgets, basically, on silly transfer fees. So I don't want Manchester United to end up as the next Barcelona, basically. So do I think that Jadon Sancho? I think Jadon Sancho will come. The main problem is people are saying that it will happen like next year. No, it will not happen. Like Jadon Sancho will come, but see, the main problem is that it's the Manchester United board are going to release the kit not before July, basically. They are going to release the kit after the Euros, basically. And the thing is that if we really release the kits after Euros, basically, and if Jadon Sancho signs in this week or the next week, then he'll be holding the Chevrolet sponsorship kit, basically, not the team viewer kit. And we all know that the Chevrolet deal, basically, which they had with Manchester United, is gonna end in June, at the end of June, basically. So Manchester United know that in order to sell shirts, they need some marquee signings, and Jadon Sancho is the start of it, basically. So I don't think that. First of all, I don't think that Manchester United will do that. Manchester United won't let a marquee sign like Jadon Sancho lift a shirt of old jersey, basically Chevrolet. I think they will wait for the Euros to end, and then when the new kits release, they will sign Sancho. And second point is that I don't think that Manchester United are effective enough. I mean, Barcelona signed two players, Caneguero and what's his name? Eric Garcia, basically Eric Garcia, and they are also looking to sign people like Memphis Depay, Wijnaldum. So I think Pau Torres is also one on target. So I think those kind of teams are effective enough. Basically, they get what they need basically, and even Liverpool signed Konate before the transfer window started. They signed Konate, they got the medical done, they did the contract deal basically. So that's what top clubs do. They don't wait around. This is the problem with Manchester United. If they want a player, okay, if they want a player, they say, like suppose Varane basically, they go and say to Varane that we want to buy, and he said no, I don't want to play for you, I want to extend my contract for Real Madrid basically, and they wait on and they don't move from target basically. What City and Chelsea do for a player like that, for example Declan Rice, do you want to come to Chelsea? He said no, I am happy with West Ham. Okay, good luck with that, we will buy another player. And that's what top clubs do basically. They don't hand around the same player year after year, and don't get yourself, don't let the slack cut off for the Glazers basically. This signing was supposed to be happening last season along with the centre back signing like the Upamecano or Konate, and nothing happened basically last season. This is the problem with the Glazers. They don't deliver when it's required basically. They don't deliver when it's supposed to be delivered basically. They are like Poundland Amazon Prime basically, who delivers the shop market basically. When you buy a product from Amazon Prime, they generally deliver in terms of basically 2 or 3 days, but they are a Poundland Amazon Prime or a Flipkart basically, who takes a lot of time to deliver a package basically, which is around 1 or 2 months basically. And this is what Manchester United are, and the competency level is enough. And for a club like Manchester United, what the fuck are they going to profit from 5 million less than what the Borussia Dortmund want? I mean, yeah, 5 million is a lot of money, but for Manchester United, who take dividends out of us around for 90 to 100 million each year, what they are going to profit from 5 million basically? And I think this is going to be a future problem, because Borussia Dortmund won 80 million and Manchester United offering 75 million. I think this is going to be a big problem, and we all know that how hard negotiator is Mikel Zorc basically, and Joachim Hans Watzke is also a very good negotiator. So they won't budge a single penny basically. They won't budge a single penny less than what they want basically. We saw it happen with Mkhitaryan, we saw it happen with Dembele, we saw it happen with Aubameyang, and they are going to do it the same thing with Sancho. So this is the thing which I am worried about the most. And on the flip side, on the positive side, see, the same thing happened with Van de Beek only. We were linked with Van de Beek on Monday, and then we signed him on Wednesday. So 2 days were required. And there's also a thing that Edwin van der Sar is a CEO of Ajax basically, and we all know that he is a ex-legend at Manchester United. That's why he preferred. So that's why he insisted that Donny van de Beek should go to Manchester United and not to a Real Madrid. That's why he was not messing around. But Joachim Hans Watzke and Mikel Zorc are not ex-legends of Manchester United, who love the club and who are not going to let Sancho go out so easily. And there's also another thing which is actually going around, that Dortmund has again set another transfer deadline, which is around 11th June basically, the date before the Euros are starting basically, and they won't entertain any offers before that. After that, sorry, not before that. And then this is a big problem. I don't know if it is true or not, but I think it's a load of bollocks. I don't think that Fabrizio Romano has confirmed it, that there is no transfer deadline like last year, and Dortmund are open to sell Jadon Sancho, but for a reasonable fee and what they want basically. And reasonable fee for, I think that 120 million last summer was a load of shit basically. It's a load of bollocks basically. Why the hell we will buy 120 million? We can get Ronaldo for that basically. Why the hell buy them? And I think 70 to 80 million is reasonable for a player like Jadon Sancho, who has a lot of future ahead of him basically. And I think we should buy. But I would say here and again that we need to buy a center defensive midfield and a centre back. And I'm going to guarantee you guys this, that we need to sell a lot of players basically. Mata, Matic, Dan James, Lingard, Pereira, Dalot, Jones. So it's already 7 deals, which is outgoing from Manchester United, and 7 deals are, and we have to do another 3 or 4 deals basically to strengthen the team. And that's what our team is. That's what our negotiator team needs to decide. And this is the problem which we have. I think Manchester United needs to be efficient about on what they do, and they need to be confident about, and they don't need to mess around for about one player. And the thing with Jadon Sancho is that if we don't get him, we can buy another players basically. We can buy another players, but if we stick to him, basically what will happen is that we will waste our all summer, and we might end with nothing basically. We all know the transfer budget is around 150 million. So my priority is to first sign a centre back and then a CDM and then sign a right wing. Because if we sign a right wing and a Poundland centre back like Ben White or a Tyrone Mings or some Pau Torres, I don't think that we can challenge for a title basically. If we sign a centre back and centre defensive midfielder, we can challenge for a title properly basically. That's what I want to say here is that. So thanks for watching, and if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to smash that like button, and if you are a new watcher, please subscribe. That will help me a lot and help this channel grow basically. And it's been a long time, and I, Shotrik Lahab, I'm going to out of here, and I'm signing off with this thing that Jadon Sancho is not the main priority. I think he is required. He is required basically. But what I want to say here is that he should be third in the list after a centre defense midfielder and centre back. That's what I want to say here is that. Peace. And I'll see you next time.